The International Monetary Fund IMF on Tuesday, April 11th, revised downward its estimate of world growth for 2023-2024 but praised the Indian economy. International Monetary Fund Division Chief Daniel Leigh on Tuesday reposed faith in the Indian economy and said that it is a very strong economy. He said that India is one of the bright spots in the global economy right now with a high growth rate. Why is India a bright spot? Because one, the country has done really well to turn the digitalization that has been already moving quite well into a major driver of overcoming the impact of the pandemic and creating opportunities for growth and jobs. Second, because India's fiscal policy has been responsive to economic conditions. We have seen the new budget presented and it signals the commitment to fiscal consolidation while at the same time provides significant financing for capital investments. And three, because India didn't shy away to learn the lessons from the pandemic and to implement very strong policies to overcome what has been really a difficult time for a number of months. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Christina Georgieva said. IMF on Tuesday lowered its growth projection for 2023-24 to 5.9% from 6.1% earlier, but despite a significant drop, India continues to be the fastest growing economy in the world. This was revealed by the World Economic Outlook figures. We realize that 2020-2021 has been actually a lot better than we thought, and so actually there is less room for catching up. And that pent-up demand from consumers that were informing our previous forecast is therefore going to be less because they've already had more catching up before. So that's why there's a downward revision this year. Then we go up to 6.3 next year again, a very strong economy which is necessary to allow India to continue to converge towards higher living standards and create those jobs that are necessary, said Leigh. The IMF projects India's inflation to slow to 4.9% in the current year and further to 4.4% next fiscal year. IMF growth forecast is lower than the Reserve Bank of India projection. The central bank predicted 7% GDP growth for financial year 2020-23 and 6.4% in the ongoing fiscal that started on April 1st. Meanwhile, the international lender flagged concerns about inflation, debt and risks to the financial sector from rising interest rates. It warned that if banks cut lending further, the global output will reduce by another 0.3 percentage point in 2023. The IMF projects growth to bottom out at 2.8% in 2023, picking up to 3% in 2024. Inflation is expected to stay elevated at 7% for the rest of the year before declining to 4.9% next year. China's growth rate is projected to be 5.2% in 2023 and 4.5% in 2024 against its growth rate of 3% in 2022. The US growth forecast for 2023 is 1.6%, France is 0.7%, while Germany and UK are a dismal -1% and -7% respectively. Most countries will, however, avoid recession in 2023 despite the COVID pandemic lingering and tightening financing conditions as the Russia-Ukraine war continues. India continues to remain a relative bright spot in the world economy and has done really well to turn the digitalization that has been already moving quite well into a major drive of overcoming the impact of pandemic and creating opportunities for growth and jobs. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.